Hello.
Yo.
Y'all can see him? Huh?
Yeah.
I can't see him.
Anybody, you can't see me?
No, I can't see him.
You probably got to slide over because he in a different chat room. That is different ones. You got to slide over until you see him.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, we're just waiting on a couple stragglers. We'll get started in a second. I will say what we're going to be going over today is the course switch document that I posted to eLearning.
Hey, Dr. Dean, will I need some paper?
Will you need some paper?
Yeah, like the right stuff on.
No.
All right, cool.
I mean, if you want to take notes, paper's great and all, but definitely not a requirement.
We still got that little pop quiz at the end of class.
Not today. That's one of the things we're going to be talking about, but good question.
Good question. Shut up, Malik.
Y'all, Johnny.
I'm coming, Mom. I'm in class.
Bruh.
Come on, now you can't be doing that. My classmates laughing at me.
Why?
Yes, Mom. My clothes.
What is your cheating, dog?
Nigga, I said put more clothes in there. You can't hear? Hold on. That stuff got dirty.
No, Mom, it's not dirty.
It's not dirty? Your pillow.
Bro, you interrupted class.
All right. So for those in and still need to find that document,
What the hell?
you go to eLearning and Math 110. And if you look over here, my list is a little bit different, but you'll go to resources and the moving online document right there.
Oh, you want to go to that? Man.
Well, you can. I'm just giving a few people some time to straggle in. But I was just showing, if you hadn't seen it, that's where the document's at. And if you've got a question, I mean, feel free to ask, but also if you'd prefer, you can use the chat feature, which I find to be pretty helpful as well.
How you get to the assignments again?
I'm sorry?
How'd you get to the assignments?
Am I going to get to the assignments?
Oh, no, how did you get to the assignments?
Okay. So let's see. All right. So as soon as you log in, you have your My Island. You go to e-learning and Math 110, and on the left it will say resources. All right, so let's try this for a second. Yeah, because there's a lot of background noise going on. So yeah, if you need to get to the document, go to e-learning and go to your class. And this is this Zoom thing, as far as I understand, is something that everyone is going to have to use for the classes campus wide. So very good idea to get used to it. Under resources and moving online is the document we're going to go over today. I will be posting some of this stuff here. Continue with the test review, class notes, that kind of thing. But things are going to be a little bit different. So, but we will talk about that. Okay. All right. All right. So, first and foremost, most importantly, something that hopefully we've already worked on is you need to get signed up with WebAssign Cengage stuff. I prefer to use WebAssign Cengage. So make sure to get logged in. The way you do that is, Lord in heaven, go to getenrolled.com, type in this course key, this entire thing, and when you do that, it will ask if my class is the one that you're looking for. Say yes, then log into Cengage, and it will add my stuff to your dashboard. So the homework assignments are going to be done pretty much the exact same way. The slight difference is I'm going to open up all of them for the entire semester. Where they were kind of gated, I'm just going to open everything up and go from there, because otherwise, I mean, there's just going to be so much craziness going on that it's not worth it. So look for that. They should be opening up sometime the next day or so. but keep an eye out for those. Tests is one of the bigger things that we need to discuss. They're going to be done most likely through WebAssign. I've done it with some of my other classes through WebAssign. And there's some basic caveats. They will be timed. So you'll have approximately the same amount of class time as you would a normal test, but you will be you'll have the same amount of class time, but you will have probably a little bit more, maybe 15, 20 minutes extra, just because I'm generous like that. So before you open the tests, don't open the test unless you're ready. And I'll try and repeat this a few times as we get closer to doing one. But the timer will start as soon as you open it. And because internet connections can be a little bit crazy sometimes, I'm also giving you guys 2 to 3 attempts per test to make up for any of these kinds of issues. So this way, you know, even if you have a one-off, a random something goes wrong, you'll still be able to come back later and take it. They are different versions of the test. And that kind of leads me into a different type of warning or setup. You will probably have around 15 questions per test, and each question will come out of a pool of 10 to 20 similar questions. Because of this, you will have very different looking tests than your peers. So even if you got one of the same questions, you don't have, like, most of the test is the same. So don't waste your time trying to answer share, because if you do, it's just going to, like I said, waste your time. And these are timed for that reason. And above that, these tests are randomized. So even if you did get the same question, the numbers will still be different. So the answer will be different. So keep that in mind. Now, some work may need to be shown. This is more or less for y'all's benefit, where the computer can't really do partial credit because these tests are going to look just like a WebAssign assignment. So in order to give you guys a chance at partial credit, I will allow you guys to submit scans of your work at the end of the test. They could be scans or they could be pictures, either way. And that way, even if you don't get a lot of them right, you still have some partial credit. That's the basics of how tests are going to work. But I will go over that a little bit more in detail when we get close to test time. So quizzes. They're going to be kind of the same as they were previously, but it is likely that they will appear as a WebAssign quiz. It will be open for the entire hour of class. So instead of just the last 10 minutes, you could be working on it during the class. The other possibility is maybe through e-learning, but the flexibility isn't really there and the stability isn't there. So likely that will be done through WebAssign as well. I will give you guys more updates on that as it comes. So just make sure you are in WebAssign, everything's good, and kind of make sure that you can get there without having to go through e-learning. I know some of you guys use that shortcut, and that's great. I don't have a problem with it. But in the fact that this is an online class now, there's not a whole lot of room for error if you just can't get online. That's just not good. So keep that in mind. No, there's not. Sorry, I'm still trying to set up my, I guess, little command center up here. So I didn't see the group chat, but no, we do not have a quiz today. The quizzes will start on Wednesday, most likely. There is a possibility that if we're still working the kinks out, we won't do it on Wednesday either, but I would not count on that. Good questions. So class meetings are going to be done through Zoom. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that the entire school is supposed to be using Zoom for class meetings. And so becoming familiar with it is a very highly suggested thing. So there is also a mobile app. Some of you guys might be using it. There's also a downloadable app for your computer, which is what I'm using. But at minimum, you need to be able to hear what I'm saying and see what I'm sharing. But if you prefer a microphone and camera, I highly suggest it, because then it's easier for you to ask questions and show any work that you might be having issues with. So the meeting times just gonna be like normal class meeting. And I will also be uploading these, I'm recording all of these. So I will be uploading these recordings to a YouTube channel that I'm in the process of setting up. So if for some reason you miss something or you need to go back and look at something, that's where you will have access to all of these recordings. So yeah, since I don't have a smart board anymore, I won't be able to upload the class notes, but you will be able to review it like that. So office hours and class information. So instead of, some people are using Zoom, I find it's a little bit awkward for office hours. Sometimes you guys just have quick little questions. Sometimes you don't want to set up a grand huge meeting. That's fine. So what I am doing for that is something called Discord. Has anyone used Discord before? Anybody out there?
No.
So I saw and that's fine. I was just curious. I saw a note in the chat that said, will attendance be taken from Zoom? Yes, that's how we will be taking attendance. So
We're gonna be like here.
I'm sorry.
Present.
I didn't
Are you
hear
gonna
what
call out the roll?
No, because I can see everyone's names who's logged in. So, yeah.
So it don't matter. It don't matter if we come late. We just gotta be here.
I would suggest you.
You gotta be on time.
Because
You don't miss nothing.
because I've got timestamps of everything too. So
How you late to an online class, fool?
yeah,
Man, you never know, Jet.
that's a valid point. How are you late
Say,
to an online
valid
class?
point. All right, now check me out. Valid point. Chef, a nigga taking a shit. I'm late. I'm late.
Bruh, Right.
If you've ever played video games, Call of Duty, anything, you
They
know
kick you out the session when you late.
you just don't listen. You don't have your mic open.
Exactly. Put us on mute.
Just mute your
Dr.
mic.
Ben, you be
be
playing
fine.
games, man?
Nah. This is what I'm gonna do. You feel me? Because I take dumps in the morning, so I'm gonna just show toilet paper. I ain't gonna show the ground. I'm gonna just show the toilet paper.
I'll put it this way. I've got it set to mute. When you come in, your audio and video is turned off, and you can turn it on from there.
Yeah.
So as long as you don't, unmute yourself too early, then you'll be safe.
I got you.
Yeah. So what I like is this thing called Discord, which I will show you guys. The link is in that document and looks like this. So we've got some text channels. If you have a question and you want to pose it to somebody, you can, ask anybody else who is logged in this class. You can say, did y'all get for number 5? So something like that. And then when that happens, anyone who is logged on and in this channel will get a notification. You can turn those notifications off if
That's
you
in
want.
Zoom?
No, this is Discord. This is a voice chat software. I don't know. We use it for gaming. Some people might use Mumble, but this is what we use. So I like it because it's a lot more flexible than some of the other stuff we have. If you want to upload a file to this, say you took a picture of your work and you're like, hey, I want to add this, you can just drag and drop the file and give it a name, something like that. And bam, it's right there. Everyone can see it. So it just provides a lot of very good tools or very easy to use tools. Easier, I think, than Zoom and anything like that. So same thing. This is it can be web-based, or it can be like in a browser, or you can download an app if you want a little bit more flexibility. But most importantly, I will always be in this voice channel if you have any questions. So if you want to hop in and ask me a question, just click the link. I will show you where to go. So the link is down here, and if you've never logged in before, it'll just ask you to set up a little username, nothing real important. And then after that, it will just take you right to that server. So you can.
What we call again?
What was the question?
Call again? The name of the app?
It's called Discord. I will show it to you.
We gotta have like a code or something.
Yeah.
To get in there, no. You just follow that link.
That you had put on the document?
Yeah.
All right.
Where did it go? Yeah. Sorry, I'm still not as quick with this thing as I would like. So the name of it is Discord. And if you click on this link, it will take you to Discord in your browser. So It's going to ask me to log in. Yeah, I don't want to. Right now.
You're good. We see how to do it.
Yeah. But again, it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. You can download it. I like it. It's helpful. I actually use it for a couple other groups. I do some church stuff with it. I do, like I said, I do gaming stuff. So I don't know. It's a fun little program. But if you don't want to download it, you just click that link and it will take you to the website, and you can pop in, ask me a question. But like I said, I will be in there because I will have it on my phone. I will be in that voice channel during the entire day if I'm not in class, basically. So this way you have almost infinite office hours. And if we need to set up a different method for you guys to ask questions or something, or if we need to set up a video chat, then we can do that too. But let's see. Yeah, so that's.
Do you know if we can chat in here not on the video?
I'm sorry?
Do you know if we could chat in here even if we're not on the video?
Yeah, you can talk.
You know
I'll
what I'm
just
talking
send
about?
you an email, cuz.
You can chat in here even if you're not on a video?
Yeah, like you know how we were just texting in that group chat?
Yeah.
Could you send messages through that, like even if it's not like on the video call?
See, that's the thing. That's why I like Discord, because it's always open.
Okay.
I can even create some voice channels for you guys to use if you want. So yeah, but I don't believe the Zoom. I think as soon as I close the meeting, it's done.
Okay.
So, but these in the text channels are up, forever.
All right.
For as long as they're just always up there. So, good question. I don't technically know, but I'm pretty sure that it's only the chat and stuff only works for this meeting. Yeah. So, good. Okay. All right. Any other questions, comments?
But then what games you playing?
What?
What games you be playing?
Let's see. I play.
You got a PS4?
No, I'm a PC.
Oh yeah, you do
PC
like
all the
PC,
way.
bro.
I've got a
You a PC? Oh, bro, you a
Xbox 360.
Where you at? Geek. You used to get your ass.
You said
beat
you
up
got an
in
Xbox
school house.
360?
Yeah, that's
I
the
know
most
your
up to
ass
date
did,
console
boy.
that I've got.
Nigga said PC.
I think I still got my 360 in my mouth.
Hey, never heard no PC about that. Like,
Man, chill out, boy.
hey, what you mean? Chill out. That way, you know that way got me. Big dope for headphones. So let me stop for that break field.
Good question. I'll write up a document on all the games that I play.
Yeah, you play Fortnite?
No, I'm not really big into the Fortnite scene. FPS
What,
is
man?
I'm more of a pretty much anything that Blizzard has ever made.
You're like a Minecraft type dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shit.
Minecraft's not bad. I haven't played it in a while, but
you got your
World of Warcraft, StarCraft, Heroes of the Storm, Diablo.
Man, you gotta play GTA, man. You get to pull up on hookers. Real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all we've got today. As much as I would love to nerd out, I'm sure not everyone is up to it.
Man, you know you ain't got nothing to do, boy. This quarantine, you know you ain't got nothing to do.
I've got a ton of stuff to do.
I'm messing
Y'all
with
don't
you,
have
man.
anything to do yet.
He about to go record them games, put them on YouTube.
For real.
So, well, like I said, I'll be opening up all of the homeworks. So if you wanted them back open, they will be up and ready to rock. If you got any questions, let me know.
You said they're up on Webazon, right?
I'm sorry?
You said the homework is up on Webazon, right?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, thank you guys for showing up today.
No problem.
And I guess we will talk to you guys same time on Wednesday.
All right,
All
cuz.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Tierra, hit me up, girl.
Bye.